Tony Abreu here with Perceptive Outdoors. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Sightmark Wraith, and this is part 2 of how to use the Sightmark Wraith, and we're going to be talking about how to sight this thing into your rifle. So stay tuned. We're going to be sighting in this rifle, and what we're going to do is I'm going to put it on the tripod over there, and then I'm going to take a shot. I actually just disassembled this pistol. It's basically a 300 Blackout pistol suppressed. I disassembled this pistol and tightened up the barrel nut and just made sure everything was tight again, and then I reassembled it. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to sight this thing in, and I'm going to take a shot, and then I'm going to move the reticle to it. I'm going to try to show you how to do all that through the scope. All right, well, I'm going to get set up here. I tried to turn the scope on, and I hadn't had it on in a couple weeks, and the batteries actually went dead. But that's okay. They had a lot of use on them. I have a battery pack on there now, and I'm running it completely off that. But the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get set up here, and I'm going to take a shot and see where I'm at. The scope, I just turned the scope on. I'm not going to adjust anything right now because this is the same bullet I've been shooting. But I'm going to go ahead and take a shot, see where it's at. Then I'm going to go back in the scope and show you how to move the reticle to how to get it zeroed. So let's go ahead and take a shot. By the way, this is 50 yards. All right, I took a shot. Now we're gonna go see where it landed. All right, we're walking up here right now. So as you can see, the bullet was about 4 inches high and about 1 inch to 1.5 inches to the left. Now I'm gonna mark this bullet, so number one, I can see it a little better from down there. But number two, so I know I don't shoot it again, I'll know which one I've already shot. Now I'm gonna go back and set up inside the scope and try to show you how to move the reticle and take a second shot, and hopefully we zero it right at the bullseye. Now in this case, what I like to try to do with this 300 Blackout, since it's such a short range gun, is zero it at 50, because I mean, taking a shot at past 200 isn't, I mean, it's probably okay, but man, it's just such a long shot for this rifle because it doesn't go that fast. So I like to zero this one at 50, and then I got a 300 or a 6.5 Grendel that I zero at 100. So, but let's go ahead and check this out inside the scope and show you how to move it. Basically, what I need to do now is I need to go and get into this menu and actually move the reticle to where it's supposed to go. So that being said, I'm going to move this back just a little bit. There's a lot going on here. That should focus here in a second. Yep. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here to move the reticle is I'm actually going to hit the power button one time, and what that's going to do is that's going to bring this menu up, and it's really hard to see, so I'm going to back out just a little bit. It's really hard to see because there's a glare and stuff, but basically what you're going to want to do is scroll down to the second one, which is reticle settings. Click that one and then scroll down to the bottom, and that's going to move your reticle, and that's going to put this reticle up. I'm going to zoom back in. Okay, so now with that being said, what I'm going to do is my last bullet actually went way up high because I did it backwards. But But what you're going to want to do is leave your reticle, which in this case mine is a V, leave your reticle where it was on the bullseye, and then pull your other bullet, pull the X reticle to where your bullet went. Mine went somewhere up there. That's going to be really close. I think a little bit higher. A little bit to the right. Then you're going to hit OK. And boom, that puts your reticle now where the bullet went. So now I'm going to take the safety off and I'm going to take another shot. And then we're going to see where it hits, and it should be pretty good. Now this is going to be hard to do because I'm trying to do it through the screen. This is 50 yards. Might jump a little bit. Now I'm going to take it off and we're going to go down there and see where we hit. Alright, so I just came down here to see where it hit. And obviously this is my first shot right here. And I moved the reticle the wrong way second time. Then after that, I moved it the right way and boom, I hit right there. So that's at 50 yards, it's a little bit to the right. I'll just move it over to the right and I'm gonna call that bullet good because I don't have that many of those, but it'll be set for 50 yards. But here's the proper process. You take your shot, you leave your reticle, whenever you go to zero it, you go to zero reticle settings, go to zero, you leave your reticle here and you move the X crosshairs to where you shot at, and then you hit OK and then you shoot again, and that will get you to the spot. And that's what happens. So I'm about a half inch to the right. I'm gonna fix that, but I'm not gonna take another shot because I'm saving those bullets for later. So that's pretty much how you zero the Sightmark Wraith to your rifle. It's not a hard process, but it seems like every time I do it, I get it backwards, just like I did just there. But at least if I get it backwards and I show you how I got it backwards, maybe you'll get it the right way. And hopefully after this time, I'll get it the right way as well. So it's really simple. You take a shot, you go in, you zero the settings, and then you move the X hairs to where the actual bullet went, and you leave your original reticle, which is in there. You leave that on the thing, so you just move it up and over or whatever. You use the arrow buttons, move it over, and then hit OK, and that zeroes your rifle, and that's how you zero it. So thanks for watching this video. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but it's really hard to video inside that scope, especially out here in the field whenever I'm doing stuff. But thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it. If you have subscribed already, thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I got lots of cool content coming. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you watching this video, and I guess I'll see you on the next video.